think it's shared already.
Yeah. Yes, yes. What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another Gunners chat room. Jiga is back in the building. Repping Jiga AFC. Please subscribe to this channel. Jiga, how are you feeling today, my guy?
I'm feeling good, bro. I'm feeling good. How are you?
I'm feeling all
How's
right as
everything
well.
going? Huh?
Everything good apart from the little delay in transmission. All of
That's
the things we have to suffer in the back end.
yeah. It's crazy, but it's okay. We are here.
Yeah.
I'm okay, man. I'm okay. We are through to the FA Cup quarterfinals, obviously, and
Hmm.
like we discussed already, that the fixtures are already out as well. So we are good. We are good. I'm just
Hmm.
looking forward to Wednesday.
Yeah, yeah. We will talk about all of that. We'll talk about the fixture. We'll talk about briefly talk about the fixture. But the thing with Arsenal right now is the most interesting thing about Arsenal is not even the football, it's not the games we are winning, it's all the commentary around Arsenal. It's like some people are beginning to see the light that it seems like Arsenal is about to do something fantastic this season, and so the hate is piling up. So we're going to get into all of that. Please, as usual, do us a favor, press the like button, subscribe to my channel, Dr. Tove's Corner. Subscribe to Giga as well. You will see that in the description, and we are also going to be linked at some point. um, but yeah, man, big up the chat, big up the chat. So let's start with Mansfield because that's the most recent game Arsenal played over the weekend. Mansfield, Arsenal got the 2-1 win, goes from Madweke and Eze. What's your reaction? What's your reaction to that game now that
It
we're
was, it
like
was
2 days away from it?
it was more like the Wenger days when we used to play FA Cup. You know, when you go to these small teams, they played well. Mansfield, they played well. To be honest, they played well. You know, I don't even believe we went 1-1. You know, they played well, but I think in terms of quality, we had better quality in terms of personnel and everything. We managed to get through, but they gave us a let's scare. I'm not even gonna lie. They gave us a let's scare because the one thing you don't want is this team scoring. You know, you saw what happened with Fulham. You know,
Yeah,
Fulham and which other team as well? This the Xhaka's team. I'm forgetting the name.
Sunderland, Port Vale
Sunderland.
beating
Yeah,
Sunderland.
so
Yeah.
they're basically knockout games. So you cannot really decide what is going to happen, especially if the team is away, if the team is at home. You know, so they'll be pumped up. They'll be very very happy. You saw even the players what they were saying. They were happy even to play with
Hmm.
us. So they'll be pumped up for the game. But anyway, we go through. I think knockout game is basically that is the drill. You just need to make sure you go through. You know,
Yeah.
nothing much we could really say. The performances, you know, our performances nowadays are not so good.
Which we are going to talk about the performance, but for me, I thought that the Mansfield game, yeah, you normally people would like you said, people would think that they are like 2 leagues below. The Arsenal should be punishing them, but at the end of the day, these people are also professional footballers. They have a point to prove,
Yeah,
especially if they're at home. They will take the
yeah,
game
exactly.
to the team. They want to cause an upset. Grimsby knocked
Yeah,
out Manchester United. Port Vale has knocked out Sunderland now. Like,
yeah.
or is it Fulham they knocked out one of the above? But it's quite interesting. I'm glad we got through. It's about getting the job done this stage of the season. So I'm happy that we did. And now we meet Southampton. That's who the draw has been against. So what are you feeling about that one?
Ah, we are going to St. Mary. Southampton has always been a team where I think St. Mary's it's not our good hunting ground as per se because I think we have got some draws there and everything. But I think with the
Yeah.
team we have now, we should be able to go through. We should be able to go through.
Hmm.
Definitely bang with the goals with it. And I didn't want to meet. The only team I was looking forward to meet was Port Vale or Chelsea. Other than the other teams, I don't
Yeah.
want to meet City or Liverpool now, bro. I don't want to meet.
But we'll probably have to beat them at some point because to win
Yeah,
you have to beat these things. But
but
you're right.
now, I don't want to meet them, bro. Now
Hmm.
is not a good time. So I think it's like uh, City will play Liverpool, Chelsea, Port Vale, and then whoever wins between West Ham and Brentford will play Leeds. Leeds are still there. I didn't know Leeds are even there.
Yeah, Leeds are balling.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like all some of those teams are not taking it serious. Like the Fulhams getting knocked out or Sunderland. Like you guys are not playing for anything else in the season. Like
yeah.
Sunderland might be going for Europe, but like Fulham, they are not any. Like at least take it serious. Try to see if you can win like Crystal Palace last season. But again, that's for them to debate.
And the funny, they even dropped players Fulham. They dropped players, and I'm
Yeah,
thinking, why they dropping players, bro? For what? Why you need to be dropping players for?
no, they're not serious. Again, the mentality of the coach. Mentality of the coach. Let's talk about the Arsenal game though, because yes, Arsenal won, but as we both said, we did not control the game. It was looking at some point it might be like an FA Cup upset,
Yeah.
right? And do you think that all of this grinding is it? Do you think it's maturity? Does it say what does like? Is it does it mean discipline? Does it mean game management? Like what do you think? The way Arsenal are playing right now.
The thing is, we are managing the results, but sometimes we are in a predicament where we have a good defense. I think the whole idea now is we're relying on the defense. Even if we don't play well, we know we will defend well. I feel like that is where we are, but the performances are not good. The
Mhm.
performances are definitely not good. I don't know, probably it's because we have the injuries and the amount of games they're playing, but the performances are they're not good, bro. It's always
Mhm.
nerve wracking watching Arsenal. I don't know. Let's see. But in the champ, anyway, we'll go to that Champions League game.
Yeah,
But at the end of the day, bro, you need to get through. That is, I think, that is the basic thing. You did you get through the fight to the quarterfinal? That is what people are going to ask. No one is going to care if you play beautiful football or if you play tic
true.
tac.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah,
So I think yeah, just like you have also resigned, like earlier on, even before the season started, that is going to be it's not going to be entertaining, but as long as we are getting the results, that is the most
yeah.
important thing for me. I think it's results based performance we are
But
doing right now. As long
but
as we
at
have
the
one more goal like, over the
but at
opponent,
the at
then
the at the end of the day, we will need to improve on the performances because poor performances will catch up with the result in the future.
but it hasn't so
We
far
need
though.
to improve our performances.
It
The
hasn't so
performance
far.
has
In the league, it
sorry.
hasn't. In the league, so far, it hasn't. In the Carabao Cup, it didn't. In the because we're in the final right now, we'll see what the final is like. We are now in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. So for me, when people are saying it's going to catch up, I don't see it catching up. I think this is the style of football now that people are. This is the style of football, and you can see other teams also copying it because it seems to be effective. And
Nah,
you
they
and
cannot copy it, bro, because they cannot put the set pieces. They don't know how to put the set pieces. So how they are going to copy it, bro?
no, the thing is, apart from that, like you have to. That's why you have to sign quality players, right? If you want to play this way, you need quality players. I need your quality players to step up. Yesterday,
Yeah,
2 days ago, it was Madweke and Eze that stepped up against Brighton. To Saka that stepped up. You need your players to step up if you want to play this way, because all you're going to have is just one moment of magic. Although Arsenal creates a lot, though, you know. And the interesting thing for me is no. Before I talk about the interesting thing for me, I'll come back there. You know that against after the Brighton game, the Brighton manager was saying this is not the way to play football. Like this is not allowed. Blah blah blah. Alan
yeah,
Pardew has said that if Arsenal wins the league, it's going to be an asterisk. There's going to be an asterisk to Arsenal trophy. You've heard
yeah,
Scholes said once upon a time that if Arsenal wins the league, it's going to be the most boring team to ever win the league. Like,
yeah.
what do you think about all of this criticism? Is it legitimate, or do you think they're just hating, or is it a bit of both?
They the problem, you know what? They are used to the Arsenal that plays beautiful football, that plays tic tac and everything. We are past that now. We are past that
Mhm.
now. Arteta has seen that Wenger's football is not gonna help us. Being the nice guy all the time is not gonna be good. The
Yeah.
nice guy never wins, bro. Sometimes you gotta play dirty. That is why in my match reaction I told you that haram football won, terroristic football won.
I don't know
And
about that.
terroristic football is gonna win the league. That is why people are so angry because they know Arsenal is just gonna get a set piece and then defend that 1-0, and you cannot break us down.
But that's the problem. Arsenal has scored the most goal from open play since December. So that's what I mean by agenda. This is an agenda because you're also saying it as an Arsenal
Bro.
fan, but you watch the games and you know it's not true. Against
See,
Brighton
in
was
the
not set piece. Against Mansfield, the most recent games was not set piece. The
uh,
game
uh,
before Brighton was not set piece. Like
yeah,
so,
I'll read you one stats.
go on,
Arsenal
read
in
me.
the Arsenal are the first Premier League team to reach 100 goals in all competitions this season.
Exactly. So I scored lots
Just
of
then
goals.
from the big five. The first one is Bayern Munich, followed by Barcelona, then Arsenal.
Hmm.
So as much as frustrating we are, the goals are coming, bro.
Exactly, and that's the most important thing. Goals win you games.
Mm.
Yeah,
As
goals.
much frustrating as we are, we are
Hmm.
still getting the job done.
Yeah.
We are still and how is it then we are leading with 100 goals? Where's Man City? Where's Chelsea?
Hmm.
You cannot even bring up United. I saw your stream yesterday with these United guys. I'm like, well, why are we still talking to these guys, bro? United they are gonna go 3 weeks without playing even one game. 3 weeks.
Yeah, and if they lose that game, which is against was it Newcastle they're playing, I think. If they lose that game, so they have 3 weeks of sadness, you know. So it's going to be interesting. For me, I wanted to play some clips that I saw over the weekend, right? One I saw
Okay.
today. This one is because all of the narrative has been very, very negative. I want to see play some positive ones and see and hear your
Now
reaction.
we
You
love
know.
we love negative ones as well.
Yes, I know you love negative. I
If
don't care about
you
the
know
negative.
if you're
It's
working hard, people need to say something bad about you.
it
That
yeah,
means you're
fair
working,
enough.
you're doing something. Bro. Once people
Yes.
start talking, that means you're doing something.
Yeah, we have the negative ones. Obviously, we've talked about them, but I want to feature the positive ones. Not really positive, the ones that are anti the negative. So the bars to the
Yeah,
goals of
give me.
of the thing. Right.
I
So
don't really want.
yeah, so this is a video from ESPN FC. They're debating Arsenal. I'll
This
play.
guy, bro. This guy is a Chelsea. He's from Chelsea, right? He used to play for
No, this
Chelsea,
one is
right?
from Celtic. Celtic was a Celtic player.
Now this guy in the blue jacket.
Yeah, don't worry, you hear him. He's Celtic.
Now
So
before he played for Chelsea, bro, this guy.
well, I don't know about that. I just know he talked about Celtic in the video. But yeah, let's
Okay.
let's
You go.
let's
You
go.
go on. You go on.
To go over it again, but since when have Arsenal had to be the bastion of how you win a Premier League or how you play? They haven't won it for 22 years. If they cough this Premier League up, they'll get called the biggest bottle jobs in recent history. And yet we have some of our pundits and we have other people and a host of people online, a host that are trying to talk about this beautiful game and how Arsenal are wasting time. Like a lot of clubs, time wasting is not a new thing. Scoring from set pieces is not a new thing. Blocking people at corners is not a new thing. Other teams just need to do it better. And if you're going to win a league and you haven't won it for 22 years, and I was in that situation at Celtic, the Celtic hadn't won a league for 9 years. And the year we won it, do you think it was pretty every game? No, damn well wasn't, because a lot of games were to go and scratch a result. And it was horrible. And there were some great games along the way. And that's what Arsenal are doing. And can they play good football? Yeah, and I've seen it. And can they grind it out? Yeah. Can they waste a bit of time? Yeah. But I can't get my head around how it's up to them to play a certain way so as the others can have a better chance. I just didn't get this whole Arsenal talk last week because, yeah, do I get frustrated sometimes watching them talking about set pieces and all this and their Arteta bobbing about in the technical... Yeah, but you know what? After last week, I'm swinging back towards Arteta. Because when I saw Fabian Hutzler, who's a bit of a windbag, let's be honest about it, and I think a lot of other managers know that, and he hasn't really done anything in the league, and Brighton are in the bottom half, and by the way, they had 2 shots in goal in the last half an hour in the game. When everybody else is looking at what Arsenal are doing, why the hell are they not looking at what they're doing? And so, I know this was...
Yeah, so I'm going to stop it there as well. So what do you think? Is this speaking facts? I think it's spitting facts, bro.
Nah, he's speaking facts, bro. He's speaking facts. We are done, bro, with being nice and petty. We grinding
Mhm.
out and then scoring. Because we have games where we are scoring open play goals, and then when it's difficult, because I'm telling you, bro, this low block is very difficult to score. Right?
Mhm.
So probably Arteta was thinking, scratching his head, bro. This guy was scratching like, how do I get through this low block?
Yeah.
And then voila, this guy came, bro. I have set pieces for you, bro. You know. So let's do set pieces, bro. Let's do set pieces, and then because let me tell you, low block is very, very difficult. You see, even Chelsea they struggle.
Mhm.
Most top teams they struggle when they go to low block. So why not just do a set piece? Cause commotion havoc. Now we need to sign this guy from Brentford. What is the name? What's the name of this Brentford guy? The one who puts in the long throws.
Coyote.
Yeah, bring him to Arsenal as well. We need those long throws.
No, no.
So we need that. I saw even when Rooney saying the same thing that Arsenal have seen now that this tiki taka is not going to win, bro. You need to get your hands dirty. You need to rough them up, bro. Because for so long, bro, we have been caught soft, and Arteta knows it.
Mhm.
He knows it, bro. He cannot go again another season.
Yeah.
He
I
cannot go again another season without winning.
Definitely. I agree with what the guy was saying as well. Like, it's not on Arsenal to entertain anybody. They are doing the job. They're winning. They've got quality all around the pitch. If they are playing well again on set pieces, the other team should find a solution to it. If it's time wasting, the other team should find a solution to it. Like, it's not Arsenal not doing anything illegal. They have to win the title after 22 years, bro. After 22
Yeah,
years, it's been a long time. So they have to do all it takes to win at this point in time. And I'm going to play one more clip as well from Martin Keown, the Arsenal defender. He's one of the only people that defends Arsenal as an ex-player on online. And this
come
is
on. This is
him
my guy. This is my
on
guy. This
Talksport.
is my
So
guy.
yeah, let's hear what he had to say. I'll just play just a little bit of his conversation and hear your reaction as well. And those in the chat.
What we started off was changing narratives for Arsenal. We started off with, after 9 matches, that it was Arsenal's to lose, wasn't it? And then it was all about bottle. And now we have a slightly different narrative again. So I don't see those narratives changing for Man City. They're inconsistent. They did really well at the weekend, and the guys that came in for their expected 11 did exceptionally well. They didn't do very well earlier in the season against Bayern Leverkusen. It's pretty well the same team. Celebrate. But there's a little bit of a narrative. I think Arsenal just need to get into that tunnel that you need to get into, shut out the noise, keep winning games of football.
This way I want to come to sorry.
Still sleeping on just a
my
mattress?
goodness, you
It's
too.
time to act.
That's why I need the full clip, eh? Yeah,
To
we're
be
here.
clear,
We're
Martin,
here.
that was a Premier League manager throwing his hat in the ring. That wasn't a member of the media.
No, but it's I think it's tipped the balance a little bit in terms of how people have stepped back and thought, what, maybe there is, because just because this manager says that doesn't mean it's correct. I mean, it created about a pantomime situation, by the way, at that game against Brighton, where the fans bought into that. If we just look at by the way, Raya didn't go down 3 times; he went down twice, so that's incorrect. If we look at the number of minutes, I mean, on average, Arsenal take 30 seconds to restart the game. There were 59 restarts in that football match, which is quite a lot.
Do you think Raya was injured on both occasions?
Just a minute.
Do you think Raya was injured?
Just deal with the restarts, first of all.
Are you go back to your notes?
I'm going to talk to you about the restarts.
Okay.
And I just wanted to be clear, just to protect, because we need, we talked about since Christmas that Arsenal have actually, created more goals from open play than any other team. To hear the media talk, you think it's just about set plays. But let's talk about restarts. So there's been a game of football this season between Man City and Brighton, where actually Man City's average restart time was 38 seconds. They were doing it themselves. So Hertzler is saying that Arsenal are creating the rules for themselves. No. People are doing this, Jim. This has not been the longest number of minutes for a game for restarts. We've seen 37 minutes, I think, for Newcastle versus Liverpool. And Arsenal, where are they? 7th or 8th in the table of speed taken for restarts. So Hertzler's got this agenda. He's clearly not happy when he plays.
He's got an agenda.
Yes, of course. And he stuck to the agenda. He created that before the game. It made it more difficult for Arsenal in the match, to be honest. So this pantomime sort of situation. Look, Arsenal only had 3 corners in the game, so the people saying they're taking longer to take those. To me, it's just sour grapes from a young manager trying to find an edge and another way to win a football match.
But looking at it from distance, do you think whenever anybody has
Right. So again, this is just agenda. Do you agree that these people are just looking for anything to bastardize?
Bro, imagine if Arsenal drew and City won that game. City won the way we won. They need the 1-1. Everyone will be like, City are mentality giants. City can do this. City can do
Yeah.
that. When we do it, then there's always an excuse. We are wasting time. This guy started even way before the game. His match press conference before the game. He started mourning, bro. Arsenal said places they did. He started way before the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I expected he was going to do. Even during the game, he was complaining every foul. He wanted this guy to get a red card. What's his name? I think Moscara, yeah.
Moscara, yeah.
Moscara to get a second yellow. He was just doing the madness, bro. He's a young manager, just like my age, bro. Take notes. He needs to take notes from Arteta. He's supposed to be going to Arteta and telling him to take notes. Arteta has been here how many years now?
Yeah, he's just under pressure. I think he's under pressure in his own club, so he's just looking for it's not it's two people are playing football, right? They don't have to play what you think they're going to play. They have the right to play however they want to play. And for me, Matthew is right. Obviously, I just want to highlight that. For me, it's the interesting thing is I don't know if you saw the quote over the weekend from Arteta and also from the players, where Arteta is saying that he's giving the players freedom on the pitch, that he doesn't tell them what to do. Declan Rice said, let me finish. Declan Rice said exactly the same thing as well after the match. Can I finish talking before you?
You're not fooling me with that one, bro.
Yes, okay, that's fine. Right. So for me, what that says to me is you can disagree. That's fine. You have the right to disagree. What that says to me is this: if Arteta said, I've given them the freedom because I've learned from my mistake, telling them what to do, sometimes too much information. So I've given them the freedom to do whatever they want to do. And Declan Rice have also come out to say the manager has given us the freedom to play how we want to play. I think Madueke said it as well. What that says to me is that the players are choosing to play this way. They have been hurt for the last couple of seasons. Once they score, they lock off. They don't want to take any more risk again.
Now the performance.
For them, it is working. For them, it is working. So it is what it is.
But the question is it sustainable? Is it sustainable?
What is the definition of sustainable? Because
we've got in the long run playing like this. Can you go on?
What is the long run? What is the long run?
9 games.
They've done it for 30 so far. Is that not a definition of sustainable? Then the final of Carabao Cup with that style of play, is that not sustainable? In the Champions League, they have been slapping teams here, left, right, and center. Is that not sustainable?
We have to see where we are now. We will have to see, because now you are there, but you're still not collected the trophy. You are just there. You still not.
Yes, but we don't have it. As Pep said in December, we don't have a crystal ball to know what's going to happen. We can only talk about now. And now, Arsenal has shown that style is sustainable. They've been playing it for the last 3 years, perfecting it. That to me is sustainable.
That is not so. Then, if for the past 3 years, then what did we win in the past 3 years? If it's sustainable, we didn't win anything. This
season we are winning it. Again, it's about tweaking and fine tuning.
Can you tell me that this Manford's performance was good and the Brighton one was a good performance?
It depends on what you're looking for. For me, the most important stat is 3 points, and we got the 3 points.
No, I'm talking about performance-wise. Don't talk about 3 points.
What is performance? What is performance-wise? Eberechi scored from outside the box, right?
That is not performance,
in 4 minutes. What is performance? Max Daman was dribbling, dazzling everybody.
What is Arteta's style? He likes to deduct every pace of the game. He likes to control the game and everything. Against Brighton, we are on the ropes. We didn't do anything.
What do you mean we
scored? There's no same thing.
We had a lot of shot on target as well.
That is what I'm saying. That is not our ball. Our game is what we did when we played Leeds. When we played Leeds.
When you're saying performance, you're talking about style of play, right? Style of play for me is different from performance. Performance is get the job done. You want to see free-flowing football, one-touch triangle, tiki-taka football. That's what you want to see, right? And if you don't see tiki-taka football, to you, the players are not performing. That is not my stance. My stance is performance is get the job done. They're getting the job done. We have it most of the games we have most of the possession. Most times we have like more shot on target than everyone else. We concede less chances than the other team. Like what is performance? You just want to
That
see everybody running.
what you are talking about is a result. It is not performance. This is a
Is it not
result.
performance that gets
1
result?
to 1. That is not performance. If you are checking context of the game, the performances are not good. If you are checking
What
the
is
context of the
performance
game,
again? Performance is what gets you the result,
no,
isn't it?
no, but is it the same thing?
So
And result.
so okay. Let me ask you a simple question now. The Arsenal, Brighton, Arsenal, Mansfield. Which position would you like to be in terms of performance, not result? In terms of performance, not
You know the
result.
position.
In
Don't
terms
talk
of-
about the position.
no,
I'm talking
which
about
position would you like to
performance.
be in? It's
I'm
performance. I'm
talking
talking about
about the
performance.
performance.
Did Brighton perform better than Arsenal?
I would like to win, of course. I
But
would like
no,
to win.
did Brighton perform better than Arsenal? You are talking. I want to understand what you mean by performance. Did Brighton
Which
perform
one?
better
Which
than
one?
Arsenal?
Yeah, Brighton performed better than Arsenal, but they didn't win the game.
And Mansfield performed better than Arsenal as well.
Yeah, they had us on ropes, but we had
Okay.
quality in the final third only. That is the Brighton game. We were literally on the ropes from minute, I think, 25 or something. When we scored, the whole game was all defensive. That is not sustainable, bro. But it is okay for now because we are getting the point. But in the future, we need to have performance where you blow out a team, and then you can take off Declan Rice, you can take off Zubamendi. The game does not have to go, bro, until 90 minutes, bro. I'm scratching my
this season, how many teams in the Premier League has blown away a team?
This is not about other teams. We're talking about Arsenal, bro.
Yes, I'm just saying in general because you're talking performance, like the performance is going to come out of nowhere.
Are you comfortable when you watch Arsenal games? Do you feel comfortable?
I am 100% comfortable. I don't fret. I don't even
You're not comfortable. You're lying. You're never comfortable.
Don't worry, one day I'll come and do watch along with you and then you see me. I am so calm. The way I am calm. I am so calm.
What are you doing on Wednesday? What are you doing on Wednesday?
Even the United game, when we're losing 3-2, I was so calm. What am I doing on Wednesday? I'll be around.
Then come on Wednesday then.
I'll be watching football. I can't watch football with you. I've seen you. I've joined your live when you're watching football. You are fucking stressed. I don't want to be stressed like you. I'm a chilled guy, bro. I watch football so calm and analyze at the end of it.
Bro, it's not only me, bro. Go and check everyone's message sections, bro. Everyone will be waiting. You saw even Ian Wright. He was frustrated after that Brighton game. He was even frustrated. Like every time we go through this thing, we score 1-0, then we sit back. But the Brighton game was better. They were better attacking. I could see the high press was there. Kai Havertz came, stability came. That one I agree. But before these other games, if we score 1-0, I don't know what's happening, bro. We lay back like we scored 3 or 4 goals. Like we have. That is the thing. Performances have not been convincing, but we are getting the results. So I cannot come here and complain to you because
how did they get it? How did didn't they perform to get the result?
Sorry.
Didn't they perform to get the result?
They were moments, bro. They were not performances. They had moments. They maximized moments. It's just a moment where Madueke had the shot and then he scored.
That's what we call fine magic.
Mansfield, because of the quality, they could not score, bro. How many times?
That is what we call
fine magic. Moscara was getting spun. You saw what Moscara was doing.
Again, let's talk about teams that have performance this season, right? Man United, since Carrick has performances, your kind of performances, right?
Which team?
Manchester United under Carrick has the kind of performances that you're looking for, right? Pep,
he does not have.
Manchester City has the kind of performances you are looking for. Okay?
No.
If you watch Bournemouth and Leeds, they have the kind of performances you're looking for. Would you rather be those teams, or you rather be Arsenal right now?
I didn't say Man United, bro.
I'm saying it for you because the kind of performances that you're talking about is what I'm thinking. Like the forwards running, wingers, triangles everywhere. You're on the front foot.
Nah, bro, I will never compare to United, bro. What is United doing to be? We need to.
You're talking about front foot football. When you say performance, you mean front foot football.
Okay, I told you. I gave you an example of the Leeds game. What happened in the Leeds game? That is where we dominated, right? That is the type of performance Arsenal plays.
No, they just scored lots of goals. To me, the performance was not different from the Brighton game.
I'm
To
talking
me,
about the Leeds game, not the
yes, I know,
Brighton game.
I know.
It's
To me, the performance was not different from the Brighton game. The only difference was that we're more clinical. Leeds gave us a lot of chances at the back, and so Gyökeres was able to finish. Eze was able to finish. Those people were able to finish. Right, not Eze. Gyökeres and then people. Arsenal play exactly the same way in every game. If you open up, you collect goals. If you don't open up, it's going to be a tight game. It's as simple. That's the way. That's the way I see Arsenal games going this season. You know, you might want to watch front foot football again. That's fine. I've conceded since last season that Arsenal does not play interesting football. I'm not hurting myself about it. As long as they get the points, which is what the whole change of style is about, then they performed because Arsenal cover a lot of grounds. There's a reason why Eze was removed from the team because the performance is not just running and shooting. The performance is also tracking back and covering grounds. And now that he's doing it, it's in the team. You understand? And
you
it
you
comes with
you
moments of
you,
magic.
you people were calling out Eze every time. Eze does not do this. Eze does not track back. Eze
Even
does
you
not.
too. Even you too. Even you too. By the way.
I called it out. I say this, but I was still criticizing and still praising, knowing there's a player there. You totally went out saying
I
Eze
can't
is
praise what I don't
why he
see.
should be dropped.
I can't praise
How
what I
many
don't
how
see.
many games has he saved you now? How many games has he saved you now?
It didn't save me
How many
anything.
goals does he have? How many players have he got? After him, who has more goals? How many games is he playing?
Okay, are we doing this? Are we doing 5 goals against Tottenham in the league
Nah, no,
as
I'm
him scoring
comparing
lots
with
of
other
goals?
Arsenal players, bro. How many
Or
Arsenal?
one
How
one
many?
game, 1 goal in the FA Cup is the lots of goals. One goal
How
in the
many? No, no,
Carabao
no, no,
Cup
no,
is the
no,
lots of
no.
goals.
How
Two
many
goals in
goals?
the Champions League or 1 goal in the Champions League is the lots of goals, bro. Like, calm down now.
If you have not
Calm
dropped him
down
for five
now.
straight games, bro, he'll be somewhere now. You know.
Yeah, because Marino is injured, Odegaard is injured. That's why. If those two players were around, Eze is coming up from the bench. You know that.
Odegaard now Eze is only playing because Odegaard is injured. Once Odegaard is fully fit, this manager will throw him out again. Same thing. We know, bro.
And he'll come as a super sub. You saw the way he came as a super sub against Mansfield and then he scored. Right? That's what we need him to be doing for the rest of the season. Just score, shoot, bro. Next season, find your place in the team, you know. But I don't know why we're arguing against argue with amongst ourselves, but it's for the fans. You guys probably
Nah,
like the team, guys. Thank you.
you know what?
Tell me.
Your theory is results based. Your theory is result based. It's
Yes,
not.
that's all I
You don't
want.
go detail. You don't go detail. You just look on the top. But you don't go detail to open what's inside.
What
You just
is
go
the
through the cup.
what is the details?
Okay.
What is the details?
How can I explain it? Okay, you have a delivery. You just see the box. It's a Nike box, but you don't know what's inside. You don't open the box. You don't check
That's not
detail.
true.
Checking stats. Checking even GA,
No,
even the XG for that Brighton game.
that's
I think it
you.
was 0.2 or something.
That's you.
X,
That's you.
Brighton even have a higher XG than us.
That's not true. Check it. You check it now. Arsenal had a better XG than Brighton. You can check. That you're describing yourself. You're the one that likes the package. You like the package. For me, I look at the van and they used to deliver the package. Like, how quickly did they deliver the package? Was it a 1-day delivery or 2-day delivery or 5-day delivery? I look at all of those ones, But you're just like my product. You're like, oh, the package, or it's not yellow, so I don't like the product because it's not in the way I want it to look like. That's you. I'm like, does it do the job? Fantastic. That's all I needed to do.
The problem is that we don't, this Google will not show this.
No, you can go to Y Scout, you can go to OptaStats, like they have everything there.
No, I'm not gonna go there. I'm just gonna show you what I saw only, just for now, so you see.
Okay, no problem. And while
I cannot add to the screen.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Okay.
Although you'd have to increase the zoom though. But you can read it out. Just read it out, and then we'll see. That's fine. So shots 13 shots, Brighton 13 shots, Arsenal 4 shots on target. On target for Brighton 3, on target for Arsenal 2. Right,
Possession.
58%, Arsenal 42%.
Mm.
Yes.
Then
Passes 456, passes 316. Yep. Pass accuracy 83% for Arsenal 73%. Fouls. Oh, what happened? It's gone. Yeah, fouls 14 to 11.
you see what I'm saying, right? So
Yeah,
how your XG is higher, man?
that's not XG. I'm not saying XG. My XG is because we had 4 shots and 2 on target. That's 50%
Then
compared
them
to
how
their
many shots
13
they
to
have?
3. They had 13 shots, 3 on target. How can the SG be higher? We are more clinical with we're more efficient with our shots. So surely our SG should be higher. You know, that's where it should be.
Me at the end of the day, I still feel like our performances are not good enough.
Yes, to
Our
what you want,
performances.
to your expectation,
Mm.
to your expectation. And the funny thing is, when we win the league, you're going to be doing this in your usual reactions, right?
I always do it, bro.
Ah,
Big up
you're
to
going,
Ayub.
you're going to
Yes,
do that.
Ayub is an Arsenal fan. Big up to Ayub Rahman. This
Yeah.
guy is an Arsenal fan, bro. Big up to Ayub. How you feeling? See, I'm going to ask Ayub the same question. Let's see what he says. I don't know if he's still online right now. I want to see what he says. And then you see, you are just bro. I'm with you, bro. Result-based football. This is where we are now because we have 9 games left. But my worry, if I'm looking at both sides, performances are not good.
Mm.
Performances are, blow away a team, bro. Blow them away.
Well, it's the team. We're not playing against a cone. We're playing against professional footballers, right? You're playing against professional footballers,
Then why do you sit
and
back after you score 1 goal? Then why is it every time we score 1 goal we
because
sit?
because after a goal, the next 5 minutes are very very dicey. It happens.
It's not 5 minutes
almost
goal.
like,
It's going even into the second half.
yes, but we are winning, isn't it? That's the most important thing. You have a lead to protect. If you have a chance, you take it. Arsenal don't like. We don't just waste. We don't.
You are
Again,
winning. Then what
it's
happened? Not
it's
then what?
low.
No, no.
It is
What happened?
low
Nottingham
risk.
Forest.
It is
What
low
happened
risk
in Nottingham
football.
Forest? What happened in Nottingham Forest? If you
What happened?
What happened Brentford? You were leading, right? Then what?
Yeah, we drop
Brentford,
points.
same thing.
Same as Manchester City, same as every other team in the league. But it's about who is more efficient over the course of 38 games. And that's not the most consistent so far. That's why they are 7 points clear with 8 games to go. Right? If you want to watch enjoying football, watch Crystal Palace, watch Brighton, watch Leeds, watch Manchester United, watch Manchester City. But if you want to see efficient football, you watch Arsenal, you understand? That's where it is. Okay. Yes, I know that we all miss Wenger, the whole tiki-taka football, the whole counter-attacking football. We miss all of that one pace, end-to-end basketball. That's what you're talking about, right? Football has changed, spearheaded by Mikel Arteta, and then we have to see how it is. We have to cope with what we can see,
Victoria, how are you, Victoria?
Yes,
Hola.
Victoria.
How's Espanol? See, I'm happy with winning the league, bro.
Thank you.
I'm happy with winning the league.
So
But we are not only playing the league. We have Carabao Cup, we have FA Cup, we have Champions League. The performances need to be better. That is just my only thing. If you think Arsenal's performances are good, then you're definitely wrong. The results are good, but the performances are not
I
good.
don't think they are
We
good.
need
I
to
think they are
upgrade that.
effective. There are two things. There's a difference between good and effective. I think our performances are effective. They are real. They are yielding results, which is what they're meant to do, and that's what it is to me right now. I'm not going to stress myself that something is a positive, then I'm just going to make it a negative just because I have to find something negative. Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
There are two sides of a story. There's
No,
not
no,
you
no.
being
No,
negative, it
there
you
is there
looking
is no, there is two sides of a
So
story.
there's no negative with us,
There's
those two.
fact, and there's agenda.
You know what? You have not said anything. You have not said anything negative so far. You have been only on
No,
the bright side.
I can criticize the team. First things
The
first, I can
negative you
criticize.
have is Yokres and Abericius. why
That's
you
not
pass to
true.
Gyökeres. That
That's
is
not
your
true.
only negative.
No, yes, that's part of my negative. My negative is that the team is not clinical and sometimes they make mistakes at the back. Apart from that, they're effective. Like, what else do you want me to say?
But
What else do you want me to say? They are
see
not
what?
clinical.
See,
We saw it.
see.
We saw it against Mansfield. We're hitting the ball straight at goalkeepers. Like they always hit straight at the goalkeeper. That's not clinicality. That can be
You,
improved. I understand. They always make mistakes at the back. That can be improved. No problem. But 80% of the time they are effective. They are doing what they're supposed to be doing, and they're getting
then why?
results. They're
What?
doing very great.
Then why are you always passing the ball to the back? Why is it every time the ball has to go to the back? How
Low
many
risk,
goals have you conceded
low
because of
risk,
this back
low risk
pass?
football. Low risk football.
So you people will talk about now we had possession. Possession was with the defenders, but possession was with Raya, Timber, Saliba, and Henkepe.
Mm-hmm.
What
Yeah.
is that?
Again,
And
it's
then,
not
and
only
then
us.
when,
It is not
and
only
then
us
when
now, though.
Zuba Mendy loses the ball, you guys wanna attack him. And then
Or
when
is it?
David Raya
Is it?
does his thing,
Or
because
is
the ball stays too much at the back, bro.
Mm-hmm.
See, I want to play your match reaction now. I heard what you said in your match reaction.
Go
You
on, play
even
my
said the
match
performance
reaction.
was not good, bro. You even said the performance was
Yes,
not good.
but it is effective.
So now
Yes.
you come here, you're saying it's not that.
I say it's effective. I'm clear with my words. I said the performance is effective. And I also said even though people want entertaining football, it's not. This is not what it's about. It's
No, no,
about
no. I'm
winning.
with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yes.
I'm with you. Aram football is here to stay. We are not going to play. We are not going to expect any entertaining football. But is
Haram
it
means
wrong to me?
haram means something that is a taboo. This is not a taboo football. We're not
That
doing
is taboo.
we're not doing anything wrong. We're not doing anything wrong. We're not doing anything illegal. Like if you're doing anything illegal, like people be getting you yellow cards and red cards, like that's not what is going on here. Somebody study you guys were complaining you want during Wenger's time. I'm sure you're a Wenger outer. I'm sure just by the way you are thinking, you're a Wenger person. You guys were
No,
thinking,
Wenger is still my guy to this day, bro. Wenger is
yes,
still my guy to
but
this
but
day.
you guys were thinking that
Wenger is still my guy to this day, bro. I never, I put respect on Wenger because he's the only reason why I love Arsenal. Because of him, he is my guy to this day.
So
But his time was done.
But the point I was trying to make is when Wenger was declining, people were saying you want a student of the game. Now you have Mikel Arteta, who's a student of the game. I've studied all of the angles that they can maximize points, and you guys are complaining, But anyway,
He has started bottling, bro. He has started bottling. We will come to Spain, Victoria.
Definitely.
Don't worry, we will come.
Yes.
We will come. But Dr. Tob is not
days.
coming. He's going to England and discuss with Arteta whatever results based football.
No. We will come to Spain. Spain
Where's
is
Johnny
chill.
Boy? I thought Johnny Boy is joining.
Yeah, he's gone back out. I don't know. He's still setting out.
No, yeah. Bro. I watched that game, and every time you know what? You have a good defense. That is the only good thing about Arsenal.
But you know why we have a good defense is because the entire team defends.
Nah, not the entire team. It's because of Gabriel. It's because of Gabriel Saliba and Timber and Henkepe. Not everyone defends. What is Trossard doing?
Everyone defends. They're different kind of defending. You doesn't have to be like everybody lines up at the back. It doesn't have to pack the box. Just like Odegaard. What do we say Odegaard contributes to the team? He tracks players down. What does Martinelli do? He's tracking players down. What is Trossard doing in the team? Tracking people down. What is Gyökeres doing in the team? Bullying defenders and hunting defenders. Again, everybody is defending.
Yeah, but you don't praise him. No, every time you criticize Gyökeres, so why are you passing to him?
That's not true. That's your
Johnny
agenda.
Boy, how are you?
Agendas. You like agendas.
What's up, man?
I'm not the one. The video is there, bro. I'm not the one who made the video.
You're the one that changed it to agenda.
I can see Giga is not being happy with Arsenal. What's happening, Giga?
No, it's not that he's not happy. We are having a little debate. He said Arsenal they don't have a good performance. Arsenal have an effective performance, and we'll just be going back and forth on that. He says when he's watching Arsenal, he has his heart in his chest, and I'm like, when I watch Arsenal, I'm very, very relaxed. I'm very, very cool. My feet is up. I was even saying that even what's it called? That even against United when we're losing 3-2, I was calm in my head. I was thinking we were going to equalize. I just thought that
Chelsea,
Arsenal
but
going
we
to
always
lose.
win
I
against
was
Chelsea.
to be to be fair
Yeah,
against United. I still felt to equalize. Yeah,
yeah. Like I'm
just
calm. I'm
United.
calm
Okay.
when watching
Yeah,
Arsenal, bro.
Giga, you might have a point a little bit, but at the same time, I think this season I'm tempted to forgive the guys. The reason being that whether you like it or not, Ateta and the boys know that they are under severe pressure and expectation this season. Like this season, to be honest with you, I think it's win or bust because I'm looking at it that if I'm Arsenal players, if I played 3 years coming second, and I play the fourth year again now coming second, no offense, but like there's a little bit of mental something that might affect us mentally. So I think the boys' headset right now, the mindset right now is win. It's all about the winning because they've seen that. I don't think sexy football, yes, it might give you pludits, but at the end of the day, guess what? Everybody's going to remember who wins at the end of the season. Even the Man City people are praising. Man City have had games that have been draws, but because they won, nobody talks about it. All you hear is stuff of champions, stuff like when they went to Leeds to win 1-0. Their performance wasn't great, but they came out with results. Nobody talked about their performance. Everybody was looking about their results. So all these stuffs about Arsenal and playing this thing, I don't think it's the media trying to downplay Arsenal because I think most media guys already see that Arsenal is going to win the league season. So they're trying to dampen the fans and the clubs or the players' morale. So if I'm you, I'll allow them to rage bait you. What they're trying to do is just bait you in. Performance, but we've had great performances. What are Champions League games? Even in the league, Arsenal have had spells which will have great performances. So right now, especially in this part of the season right now, it's all about results, brother. Come
Yeah,
in,
I
collect
know.
your 3 points, go back home. Just it.
Yeah.
That's it. Right from that end of the season, collect your result and go back home.
To
Because
be
what
continued.
you're almost at the finish line now. That's what I feel.
No,
Next season, we'll
I
bother about
agree.
performances. Next season, you start bothering about the performance. Because I think from next season, I think Ateta might slightly tweak his might.
No, he will. He
I think
will.
if we get this over the
He is
once
not
we get
tweaking
over the
anything.
line, because I think he will though. I think he
Again,
will.
where's your evidence? He has tweaked the system every year he has been here. He has tweaked the system every year.
No, this
Every
if
year he
he
has
wins the
tweaked it
league with this system, then why should he change it? He will
because
not change.
everybody is
So
already
he has
doing
to.
it. Because
Yeah, he
everybody is
has to
doing
tweak.
it.
He doesn't need to change
Okay,
fully, but I think he will do some
okay.
tweaks.
Johnny Boy, my
Yeah.
argument with Dr. Toves is the performance is sustainable. That is my argument with him. He's saying the Brighton
I mean,
game
so
when
far this season,
he
this
said
season, if you
Brighton
are
game
judging
we
by
did well.
if you are judging by what you're saying, it has been sustainable up to this point. Like if I'm to follow
That's exactly what I said to
your
him.
this
It's
thing,
like we have the
your
same
whole
brain.
theory about performance. Guess what? It's sustainable because Arsenal is top of the league, 7 points clear. In the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, we just saw. I think you guys have seen who we draw in the next round.
Bro, when you watch the Arsenal
Thanks,
game 90
Bassadel.
minutes, you enjoyed that game. When you're watching it 90, that Brighton game, were you enjoying that game?
The truth about it that every team has that. To be honest, I'm not even surprised. Like I even said, I think I said it here. I said I'm more scared of Brighton and Everton than I was scared of Chelsea and Tottenham. I think I said that right here because Brighton is an up and down team. You don't know what they're going to give you. So I expected that performance from Brighton. I was more scared of Brighton's game. So when we came out with the 3 points, I was so delighted that okay, we've come out with that game. I was all about the 3 points from that game. I didn't even give a damn about performance. And to be honest with you, the only half thought Brighton peppered was first half. Second half, the moment Arteta took out Mosquera and brought in what's his name? Calafiori and sent Igape to center back. I think the pressure reduced because I think the reason why it was a little bit like that was because Mosquera had a yellow card second half, early game, so he had to be careful. So Brighton were kind of targeting his position. But the moment Arteta made that switch and also brought in Havertz, the game a little bit changed because if you remember, we actually had the best chance to score to make it 2-0 than Brighton. The Trossard chance. If Trossard scores that chance, all of a sudden it's 2 goals, 2-0, and we've won the game 2 goals. So at the end of the day, it's just optics and like the shots. We had almost similar shots, both on target and shots in the game. So forget about what
we've done the stats already.
Hustler.
Yeah,
exactly.
Forget what Hustler is saying. Bro.
Every team, even Man City, like I said, even Man City have had games whereby I'm very sure their fans were praying for the whole 90 minutes that they just come out to the win. So every club is going to have that, and especially this time of the season where what matters is what.
Yeah,
this result, bro.
So let's
Just
transition. Let's transition into the Champions League game on Wednesday because we've done almost 50 minutes on this. Shout out
yeah.
Barca girl. Yes, thank you. It's fun with you
Shout
as well
out
in the
Baka girl.
supporting
Into
us
the
and
span.
showing some
Big
love
up
as
to
well.
Baka
Thank
girl.
you. Yeah. So
You
what are you
change
guys
your
saying
name again.
against Liverpool? I'm not against Leverkusen. What are you guys saying? What are your thoughts, man?
Probably going to be a difficult away game. Leverkusen, this season they played Man City and beat Man City. Though it was in England, they beat Man City 2-0. So with Leverkusen, they still play a little bit of expressive football. They usually attack mostly through their left side because Grimado is an attacking left back. So Arsenal should be careful of that left side of Leverkusen. Other than
He has
that,
good
I
set
see.
as well, that guy.
Yeah, exactly. Set pieces as well. Exactly, you're right. So if I'm Arsenal, I'll be like careful to try and avoid Grimado spaces and time on the ball. Other than that, I think Arsenal should go there, be professional. To be honest with you, I would love it if we can go to Leverkusen and probably beat them like 3-4 goals so that we can, I would say, rest second leg, but like maybe not put so energy into our second leg because I think after that game we have the Man City final. If I'm not wrong, I think that week, next week is the Man City final.
Yeah.
Abi? So
Yeah.
if we can do that, that will be a massive help. But other than that, just go to Leverkusen, collect our win, and then
Yeah.
move on to the next round. So I'll say maybe 3-1 Arsenal.
Yeah, I hope it's going to be a win. I know that some of these teams in Europe don't play as many games as we do in the Premier League. They have like some breaks
Yeah,
to
in Germany
space
they
up.
have 1 month. They have 1 month. They have 1 month of Christmas break in Germany.
Yeah.
No full month.
So I don't think they would have played the number of games Arsenal has played so far this season. But one thing I trust the boys to do is if you are very, very offensive and attacking minded, I am sure that the Gyökeres and Saka will have not Saka. Saka is lost a yard of pace, but like Trossard or Martinelli, those guys will have some fun. So I'm looking forward to that. I think we'll probably get the job done if we can, even if we score 2-3 goals. If it's a 2-1, 3-1, I'll still be content with that. So that, like, for what you said, at the Emirates, we can just have a relaxed game.
Yeah, play with
And
less pressure. Yeah,
less pressure. Bring in some guys to come and run around in the anticipation for the Carabao Cup final, because that one everybody's going to say is going to be a must win. So let's win this now. Then let's go early. What Jiga want? Let's do what Jiga wants. Let's go early. Take out some players so that they can rest against and come on for the Everton game. But Jiga, what are you saying?
My
Where is the
my
game
my
going to be
my
won
my
or
thing
lost?
my thing is not scoring early. My thing is you guys after you score early you sit back. That is the thing I have with Arsenal. I don't
I
know
would say we
how
sit back. I think what Arsenal does is I wouldn't even call it sit back.
now
We
we
kind
sit
of
back.
try to control the game. That's what we try to do. Arsenal is
Now
all
we
about
sit
control.
back.
You know that Ateta is more about control. That's what Ateta does, and that's why you see most times they don't. If they go forward and there's no good pass with this, they go back to they play the ball back because it's all about less risks. He has done the maths. The less risks you take in a game, you higher chances of winning the game. It's just a
And then
simple math. Ateta has done the maths.
and then the Superman will lose the ball, right? Superman will make those
Yeah. But that
stupid
has
passes.
not to do. That has not to do with that. That has not to. Ateta is not telling Zubomen to lose the ball though. Like he did. He almost did that shit against Brighton. I don't know why
Yeah.
that was stupidity on the spot. But that has
That
not to
was
do with
2
Ateta.
minutes in. No, that was David Raya. David Raya, I think.
No,
is
that
the
was
one
David
who
Raya.
did
But that has not to do with Ateta. Zubomen giving the ball back to Raya. He could have given the ball to Gabriel, but he chose to give to Raya. So that has not to do with Ateta. Ateta has to just make sure you're not playing the risky. Let's try to keep the ball. I think Ateta's plan is that if you hold the possession more of the game, you're less likely to lose the game. I think that's just his mindset. And so far so good. It's been working.
No, I think in the Champions League we've been doing well. We tend to have more freedom and everything. It's not like the Premier League where it's physical. But I'm trying to think our performances against this Germany team. Did you say something?
No. You're mute.
You're mute, man.
Oh, sorry. I said I wonder why it is better. I wonder why it's better in the Champions League than in the Premier League.
Yeah,
But
because your Chris is scoring. That is why it's better.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Go ahead. But yeah,
So-
let's go on.
So we tend to play even. I think we are still undefeated, right in the. But round of 16 is totally a different ball because
Yeah.
we need to pay the much respect since they beat City. And they're going to be at home. But I think they played on Sunday. I think they played on Sunday. They drew 3-3 with some team. I
No, they
saw
played
some
Saturday. Maybe Sunday for
Saturday.
you, but like Saturday. Yeah.
I'm not sure. But the weekend they play. So at least they played. We also played. So it's probably going to be the same. When we last went there, I think we drew 1-1. We have played them at home. We beat them 4-1. I think 4-1 or 4. I'm not sure. And now their performances have been up and down the whole season. They've not been really consistent, But we should get a result. I'm going with the 1-1. Unfortunately, I'm going with the 1-1.
Wow, after all so much praise.
Yeah. So I'm going. Yeah, go finish, and I'll say what I have to say.
Yeah, I'm going with the 1-1. I'll stick with the 1-1.
Now I'm going 3-1, man. 3-1 Arsenal. Yeah, slap them,
Arsenal.
and then we take the points to the Emirates.
And Leverkusen, and another reason why I think we'll beat them 3-1 because Leverkusen is not going to sit back, just like you said. They are more of an attack-minded team.
Yeah.
So they will come out against Arsenal, and Arsenal is going to punish them. So
there'll be space for Martinelli and Gyökeres, and easy to run into. Yeah.
So that's just why I feel confident that we'll actually smash them.
Yeah, man. So
I think we can win it. We can, but you never know with us now, bro. You never know with these guys. That is the problem.
I mean, I know 90% of the time what's going to happen with Arsenal. I know the teams, without upset about, I know the teams that are going to give Arsenal problems, even the remaining games left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me, the problem, Bundesliga, I don't watch so much of this. But if it is a team that is attacking, then they are
attack-minded.
Then they are falling right into our trap because but the problem is the team is going to be at home,
Mm-hmm.
And that is another.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We went to Inter Milan and smashed them.
Yeah, City, Real Madrid.
I think we discussed this yesterday on the pod. I think most of us picked City.
Yeah,
I picked City to go through.
Yeah, because Real Madrid are not the same Real Madrid anymore.
Because I think Madrid has a lot of injuries.
As well. Yeah, that also factors in. They have lots of injuries.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the home game that they're gonna win. I think the home game maybe.
I actually see Man City beating them home anyway. To be honest with you, maybe at Bernabeu, probably Man City beats them 2-1 or 1-0. But to be honest,
I think Madrid will win in Bernabeu. I think at Bernabeu probably they'll win it.
Because I'm looking because they already beat City already beat them. Wherever Madrid was on form when Man City beat them in the Champions League this season, Madrid were on form. At the point where
but now City, you see how City is playing this time. Second half, City is not really turning up. So that second half is going to be City always go in the first half. Second half is going to be critical because that stadium is going to be loud,
Yeah.
But I'm looking at Madrid. The only danger player I probably have will be Vinicius tomorrow because Mbappe is likely not going to play. There's no Rodrigo. There's no Bellingham. So I'm looking at Madrid. Who's going to cause?
Sure
because if they had like Mbappe, I would say okay, maybe there's a chance because Madrid's defense, Master's defense is still suspect. But without Mbappe, you're looking at only Vini, and maybe if Man City takes him, likely maybe that Garcia guy is a little bit of a unknown still.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't see, and Real Madrid's defense is not anything to write home about, so I don't even trust them. So that's why I think Man City might actually beat them home anyway.
Barca will definitely support Real Madrid. City
she shouldn't be. She shouldn't be supporting Real Madrid.
No, I mean she will support Manchester City because she hates Real Madrid.
Yeah,
and rightly so.
Yeah, she's from Catalonia.
They're not like Johnny Boy that supports everybody. Johnny Boy supports both Barcelona and Real Madrid. He doesn't care.
Because me, I'm Spain first. That's why I'm Spain first. My love for Spain supersedes every rivalry in Spain.
Victoria said Real Madrid have a lot of injuries. Yeah. So
exactly.
That is where maybe they will lose the game.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, guys, please thank you. Nice show. Do us a favor, press the like button, subscribe to Giga AFC, subscribe to this channel as well, and follow Run of Play Pod on TikTok. Man, it's been a good show. Jenny Boy, thank you for joining, even though it was only for a short amount of time. And Jiga
Sorry,
Studio,
guys.
thank you for coming for a long, long time before I got myself
This
sorted.
guy kept me for 1 hour, Johnny boy. 1 hour.
Maybe is the switch of time, I guess. You
No,
know,
no,
the
no, no.
time
It's just
the time went
some
forward.
technical, technical difficulties. But yeah, we
One
made
hour
it.
technical difficulties, bro. We
Yeah,
went down, we went in, we went down.
I owe you
Anyway,
one. I owe you one. I owe you one. Anyways,
anyway,
man, big up
it's
the
okay,
chat.
bro. It's okay. It's
Have a
okay.
good week, people. We'll catch you on the
Okay,
next
man.
one. Yeah, peace, guys.
Parker, go have a good
Up
night.
Gunners. Be this positive, Jigga. Don't worry. Arsenal is going for 2
No,
trophies
but
this year minimum.
we didn't talk about the predicted lineup. The lineup we didn't discuss the lineup.
It doesn't matter. You think that they're going to draw 1-1. So what's the point? Yeah.
I mean, we pretty much can tell our lineup. But I think
You can
most
put your
Arsenal fans
lineup.
already know. The only position that is under threat is your left side. Whether he's going to play either Martinelli or Trossard. That's the only. I think that's the only,
I think
the
that
only
is,
side.
yeah, I think that is the only place.
That's the only
And
doubt. Every
we
other
also
place.
know that, and we also know Jiga is going to play Kepa. So you know.
Why would
Nah,
you play Kepa?
Why would I play Kepa?
He was crying for Kepa. Remember the other when Ryan made that mistake against Wolves, he was crying for Kepa. So you might be thinking Kepa now. You know.
Kepa is FA Cup and Carling Cup keeper. That's it.
I'm just
Don't
pulling
worry.
legs, Jiga.
Kepa will bring you FA Cup. Don't worry. Kepa will bring you FA Cup.
Yes, yeah. In the final, to be right.
Then that time when the match reaction, you make your match reaction, you need to mention Kepa as well.
No, I can't. I don't need to. I don't need to.
Then after you start saying Arteta, you forget Kepa.
No. I already told you Kepa is the most. When we signed him, is the most decorated player in our team. I have love for Kepa. You understand? I'm sure you're one of those people. I'm sure you're one of those people that were saying, "Why did we sign Kepa from Chelsea?"
No. I was okay with that deal because money wise is good and the experience. I was okay. Even in that Mansfield game, he made some good saves as well. I didn't see you praising him, bro. Once again.
Like what? The shot was hit straight at him. Like what? Like what should I say?
How come Bukayo Saka missed that chance, bro? What happened, Bukayo?
I don't know. Do you have his WhatsApp number? You can ask him.
Not only Saka, a lot of guys miss chances. So
yeah, no. We have an advocate for Bukayo Saka, so we need to hear.
No. I don't advocate for anybody. I'm an equal.
Okay.
I'm an equal. I'm fair in my analysis. If you do what you're supposed to do, you do it.
So when they miss chances, you run away. When they are doing well,
I don't run away. I expect my forwards to shoot. I don't expect my forwards to be passing. You know this. If you shoot and you miss, you missed. But if you don't shoot, then it's a problem. That's me.
Certain man are scoring like Eze. No, certain man are scoring.
Yeah. Anyways.